CBS 46 News presents Public Affairs on Peach.
Good morning and welcome to Public Affairs on Peach. I'm Karen Greer. Well, the good news for most of you is that your kids are out of school, right? Well, the bad news, what are you going to do with them to keep them busy all summer long? Well, that's where we come in. We have representatives of 4 awesome summer camps joining us all morning long, and you're going to want to see all of what we have this morning. First up, Zoo Atlanta. The zoo's camp supervisor, Danny Hantz, is here with us this morning. Welcome, Danny.
Thanks for having us.
Glad to have you. And you guys have 10 weeks of Safari Day camps planned for the kids and a full day or a half day. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yes, ma'am. So we have options for you. We take 4-year-olds up to 14-year-olds. And for our half-day kids, that's our 4 to 7-year-olds, you can come to the zoo from about 9 o'clock, and our camp runs until noon.
People probably think I'm losing it. Let's talk about the armadillo in the room.
Let's get to the important stuff.
Tell us about her.
This is Violetta. She is a 3-banded armadillo from South America.
Wow, she's gorgeous. 3-banded means what?
We can count the bands right on her back here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Compared to the 9-banded we have here in Georgia, they're much, much bigger.
Okay, and the kids get a chance to really get close up with all the animals?
Up close and personal. We have our program animals, so once a day we'll bring our program animals out. They get to do an up-close encounter with them, touch some of them, get to know them a little bit, and kind of experience what the zoo has to offer.
And for the parents who are worried, of course, all the age groups probably won't get close to them. So let's talk about the age groups that we've got for
Absolutely.
camp.
We keep everything age-specific. So your 4-year-old won't be with a 13-year-old trying to learn the same thing. We keep everything simplified to their level of learning.
What can the 4 and 7-year-olds do?
4 and 7-year-olds are going to be more adaptation stuff, more general knowledge. So we try to get them interested in nature and conservation, but on a much more general term. So for Violetta here, we talk about her skin, how it's a shell and it's made out of keratin like our fingernails. And she has hair. That's why she's a mammal, just like the hair on the top of our heads.
Now for the 8 to 11-year-olds, it's a different lesson.
Different lesson, yep. Different themes for every week. We'll get a little bit more in depth with some of them. So for those adaptations, we'll talk about why they have them and what they do, what helps what those adaptations help them do in the wild.
One of them, who's the boss, and grossology?
Grossology.
What's that one?
Oh, that's a good one. That's some of the things that we go ooh about that are actually really, really cool.
Like
so
what?
We'll talk about like bats and spiders and cockroaches and vultures.
Yeah, we do go ooh about those.
Yeah.
And you talk about how they're important to
So important.
everyday
They do
life?
so much stuff for us that we just don't really give them credit for.
One of the things, let's talk about the bats. What do they do to help us out?
Bats. You like mosquitoes?
Yeah, sure. No. No.
Bats eat tons and tons of mosquitoes for us. So without bats, we'd have a lot more bug bites.
Okay, and the 12 to 14-year-olds, they're the junior keeper, and what do they get to do?
Junior keeper, they get to do the more behind-the-scenes stuff. They're actually going to work with our keeper staff, go behind the scenes, learn about what it takes to be a keeper, what they do on their day-to-day basis, how to be a keeper. So what steps they can take throughout their high school career and their college career to get to that point.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, this sounds expensive. How much does it cost for a week of camp?
A week of camp, if you're a member of the zoo, is $259. If you're not a member, it's $319. That's for full day camp. For half day, it's $140 for members, $175 for non-members.
That's very reasonable. And you start at what time, and what time is it over?
Camp runs from 9 to 4. You can come as early as 7:30. We offer extended care in the morning. You can pick up as late as 5:30.
And it's probably worth it to go on and get your zoo membership up to speed.
Absolutely.
Because that's only how much, Danny?
$100 for a family.
There you go. You saved that in the first week,
You
really.
really do.
How really packed do you get your camps? Do you expect a lot of kids?
Yeah, we sell out pretty quickly. Our first week of camp starts next week, next Tuesday, and we're sold out for that one. But as the summer wears on, vacations come up, and we have more spots available.
And lunch. That's the one thing parents worry about. Do they have to pack a lunch for the kids?
Bring your own lunch, yes please. With all the food allergies and everything nowadays, it's just much safer for your child if you bring your own lunch.
Are they outdoors the entire day?
Not the entire day. We do spend a lot of time outside. That's where the critters are, and that's where we got to go to learn about them. But we do rotate in and out of our air-conditioned facilities and keep them nice and hydrated and cool.
So good idea. Also bring a water bottle and have your repellents on.
Yes, ma'am.
And some sunscreen.
Please.
Oh, wow. So how long have you guys been doing this camp?
Our camp is over 20-something years old right now. This will be my 5th summer as the director.
Oh, my goodness. I did not remember that this was going on. And what a great idea for the kids, especially those who love animals, which we know all of our kids do.
Mm-hmm.
What a great idea. And they'll get a chance to see which age group will be with.
She'd be with
Violetta.
everyone.
She'll be
we
with
would just talk
everyone.
about different things.
Okay. Well, she looks a little scared right now or a little cold.
A little bit of both, probably.
Not sure which one it might be, but we are so excited to have you come and talk about it. We're going to have all the information, of course, on our website for folks to check out.
Great.
And anything else you want parents to know as they think about the Zoo Atlanta for Kid Camp?
It's a great experience, a positive outdoor experience where you're going to see animals from around the world that you wouldn't necessarily have the opportunity to see, and learn about what we do for them and what you can do in your own backyard to help these animals.
We love it, Danny. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Violetta. You can go back to your little cage over there. A summer camp focused on science, technology, engineering, art, and math when Public Affairs on Peach returns. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.